Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and today I'm going to review for you the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chris-Anne. This is a tarot deck that is published by Hay House. This is what the sides look like. And the back says, with their illuminating conversations and grounded wisdom, the curious and quirky characters in the 78 plus 1 card deck and guidebook are a strangely familiar twist on the traditional deck. Journey with these friendly creatures to the center of your truth and allow them to guide you toward the unfolding of your intuitive knowing. So this is $26.99 in the US, $35.99 in Canada. Now, if the name Chris-Anne sounds familiar, that is because she is also the creator of the Light Seers Tarot and the Muse Tarot, two of my favorite decks. Now, I will be honest with you. When I first saw this deck being used, I wasn't too sure how I felt about it because I thought, oh, animal heads on human bodies, that's kind of creepy. But the more I saw it, the more I saw people work with it. And when I found out it was by Chris-Anne, I thought, I've got to get that. So this is what the inside of the box looks like. This is a very sturdy cardboard top and bottom box. Let's take a look at the guidebook first. Okay, so this is a really thick, soft cover, matte finish guidebook. There's Chris-Anne. I don't know if you can see her very well. And so the back of the book says approximately the same thing as the back of the box. Again, this is Hay House, and this is a 2021 deck. So she also has the Light Seers Tarot, the Muse Tarot, and the Sacred Creators Oracle, which I do not think I have that one. So we have Table of Contents. We have Meet Your Curious Guide. Okay, so that's kind of cool. So what you do is you hold the deck in your hand, shuffle the creatures, place them all face up, and then peek at them and decide who your curious guide is. Okay, so it talks more about that. Readings with these curious cards, path working with your curious guides. Did you notice as you looked at me that the frame of the card is not unlike a doorway? Cool. So there's that. There's a code. It says, take a photo of this fancy code with your smartphone and we'll walk you through path working with an audio treat. Oh, that sounds like fun. Okay. Heads or tails. Talks about reverse cards. And then there's some spreads. There's Everyday Curiosities, 1 card spread. Earth Steward spread, that's a 3 card. Taking Action spread and Mating Season spread. Those are both 3 card spreads. There's a Guidance spread. And then the Majorly Curious Messages, which will be the Major Arcana. So for each one of these, there are no illustrations of the cards in the book. But that's good because that leaves more room for words, and it's really thick, so there are a lot of words in here. So we have the number of the card, the name, and there are 2 fulls. See page 46 if yours is the full 2.0. So let's see what's here. 46. Yep, there's another full card, so we'll get to look at both of those. All right, so for each one, it has a heads and tails, an upright and reverse meaning, and then some more information about the cards. We'll do a 1-card reading at the end so you can see how this is exactly written. And it looks like each card has about 1.5 to 2 pages of meaning of words for the Major Arcana. And then for the Minor Arcana, we have the Minorly Curious Messages, and each one it looks like the same amount of writing. Heads, tails, and conversations and meaning of the cards. All right, it'll become more clear to you when we do the 1-card reading at the end. All right, so it goes through all of the Minor Arcana the same way, And at the end we have acknowledgments about Chris-Anne, and of course she does the artwork and the writing. And here's download your free mobile app where you can get card readings anytime. All right, there we go. All right, so let's take a look at the cards. First, the outside of the inner box looks like that. And the inside says, come and play. And there's a URL code right there. It may be the same one that's in the book. I did not check it out yet. Okay, so the cards are, well, they're a little bit satin finish. They're not quite matte. See if you can see the cover of the book and the reflection. Well, yeah, I guess it's about the same. They're pretty much matte finish. These seem a little bit shinier. But anyway, this is what the back looks like. It's reversible. The cards are medium card weight. All right, so let's take a look. And no edging, just white, which is fine. Okay, so every card has a border. And sometimes the artwork goes over the border. It looks like each artwork goes over the border in at least one spot. And again, these are supposed to be like doors or portals. And each card has the number at the top and the title of the card. So we have the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers. And I have to tell you, I love the colors on these cards. And they kind of grow on me. I mean, they are kind of cute, aren't they? The Chariot, Strength, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hanged Man, which is a bat, that's funny, Death, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, and the World. All right, now this is the full 2.0, which is, it's the same dog, it's just cute. The other one has no, let's look at them compared to each other. The other one is just the dog with no human body. And the second one has, of course, the human body. And it looks like it's the same head. All right, so there we go. And then we have Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Wands, Four of Wands, Five of Wands, Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands, Page of Wands, whoops, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, and King of Wands. Now we move on to the cups. We have Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Four of Cups, Five of Cups, Six of Cups. Alice in Wonderland just popped into my head, so that might be some kind of confirmation for someone that you need to listen to the reading at the end. Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and King of Cups. We move on to swords. Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Three of Swords, Four of Swords, Five of Swords, Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and King of Swords. Then we have Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles. Alright, so those are all the cards. Now let's see how they shuffle. Alright, that was shuffler error. So you can do the riffle shuffle with them. I'm not the best riffle shuffler. Let's put it this way, I wouldn't make it in Vegas. Okay, so they're very nice. They slide easily, not too slippy. They don't stick together. All right, good. All right, so let's do that one card reading I've been talking about. Spirit, what message do you have for the viewer today? What do they need to think about, understand, know, or keep in mind? What message does the viewer need today? Okay, and it is the Six of Swords, and there it is. The Six of Swords. All right, she's packed to go on somewhere. This is based on the Rider-Waite-Smith images. Some of them are more recognizable than others, but the Six of Swords is about moving from a tumultuous place to a calm place. All right, so let's see what we've got here. Six of Swords. Okay, so the upright meaning is this: crossing a difficult threshold, transitions and passages, initiations, new beginnings, help from unexpected places, a time to heal, leaving unhealthy relationships or situations, letting go. And if it had been reversed, it means holding on to the past, not wanting to let go of thoughts that are harming you, not seeing the bright possibilities that are in front of you. All right, and then the further meaning is this: feeling lost, confused, bad hair day, get it, hair, bunny. Moments of turbulence and loss mark the onset of our greatest periods of breakthrough and change. You are in the middle of a realignment, and these transitions can leave all of us feeling like we're standing still while the rest of the world is moving around us. Know that this is a rite of passage and that you will rise and thrive because of this moment. You are in the middle of a shift in consciousness, and if you're feeling any growing pains, it's because you're evolving and expanding rapidly right now. Remain open to receiving help from delightfully unexpected places, as the universe is sending some your way. These unconventional gifts are part of the plan, and as this support is likely to be unlikely, don't get stuck on the form it takes. Small miracles can look a lot like strange and happy coincidences, so follow the breadcrumbs that serendipity is placing on your path. Things are shifting quickly right now, and old chapters of life are closing as you let go of where you used to be. Enjoy this incredible blessing. It's one of hopeful new beginnings and safe passage through uncertain times. Accept and receive the unexpected help that's on the way. And then it says turtle and hare conversations, because of course there's a tortoise, a turtle, and a hare on the card. It says sometimes we get stuck in the conventional roles we feel we were assigned. How can you flip the expectations others have placed on you? Are there any expectations you've placed on yourself that need to be released? And if you could meander into the sunset with your perfect happy ending, what story of your life would you share? All right, that's good. And that is your message for the day from Spirit. So friends, that was my review of The Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chris Ann, published by Hay House in, what did I say, 2021. Yes, 2021. It has 2 full cards, which is really cool. All right, friends, I want to thank you for being with me today. I appreciate you so much more than you'll ever know. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider leaving a comment as well. That's always helpful, and I enjoy hearing from you. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Thanks to all of you watching people who have subscribed. We're up to over 1,300 subscribers, which is wonderful. But it's going to be a long time before I get that beautiful plaque with the arrow on it. I think you don't get that until 100,000 subscribers, but maybe someday we will do that. So what else was I going to say? If you're interested in looking at the reviews of Chris Ann's other 2 decks, check those out on the playlist Tarot Deck Reviews, Volume 1. And I'm going to be reviewing a really cool book of hers very soon. It'll be in the book reviews, on the book reviews playlist. So again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.